Nice to meet you. I'm Eric Kim. I'm from Korea. So, first of all, my presentation is very simple, just 3 pictures. My subject is not simple. I'm sorry. So, I will start. My subject is paradigm shift. Do you know what paradigm shift is? The definition of paradigm shift is to change from one way of thinking to another. The grass is half full or half empty. Some people see this grass half empty. In paradigm shift, it will show us the other way around. When I was 23 years old, I read a book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. At the time, I was surprised to read the paradigm shift because I suddenly recognized that my paradigm shift is limited. Therefore, I determined to change my paradigm and my attitude. I was a shy boy. I couldn't make friends easily. And I didn't determine exactly what to do for my future career. After I read it and saw about it, I became more aggressive in my life and made a lot of good friends. So when I met new friends I like, I often introduced them this story to help their lives. That's why I would like to present this subject, the paradigm shift, to you. Yeah. First of all, I invite you to have an emotional experience. Take a few seconds, and just look at the picture. Now look at the picture on the following page. Okay. And carefully describe what you see. Do you see a woman? How old is she? How does she look like? What is she wearing? What does she do? You probably would describe the woman in the second picture to be about 25 years old. Rather fashionable and a lovely presence. If you were a single man, you might like to take her out. If you were in retailing, you might hire her as a fashion model. But what if I were to tell you that you are wrong? What if I said this picture is of a woman in 60 or 70 years old? She looks sad, has a huge nose, and is certainly not a model. Who is right? Look at the picture again. Can you see the old woman? Now look at the third picture in a few seconds. and look again at the second picture. Can you see the old woman? This is the nose, and this is mouth.
Thanks. Thanks.
Yeah. This picture is made as a composite picture. Sometimes we describe what we see or our paradigms. When other people disagree with us, we immediately think something is wrong with them. But the demonstration shows each person has different points of view. If 10 seconds can have that kind of effect on the way we see things, What about the conditioning of a lifetime? For another example, suppose you wanted to arrive at specific location in central Chicago. A street map of the city would be a great help to you in reaching your destination. But suppose you were given the wrong map. Through a printing error, the map labeled Chicago was actually a map of Detroit. Can you imagine the frustration, the ineffectiveness of trying to reach your destination? You might work on your behavior. For example, you could try hard, be more diligent, double your speed, but your efforts would only succeed in getting you to the wrong place faster. That means you easily fail. If you have the right map of Chicago, then diligence becomes important. And whatever you do, you know that you can achieve your goal because you have the right map. The most important requirement is the accuracy of the map. We seldom have a question about the accuracy of it. I would like to tell you, if you want to achieve your goal, first of all, you have to find the right map. You should have a flexible mind and recognize that paradigms may be changed. Today, you believe in something you think is true, but 10 years later, it might change. 5 years ago, I accidentally met my college friend. He always looked unfortunate. When he determined to go to college he wanted, his parents were divorced, and his father took his college registration fee away. Nobody took care of him, so he had to go to another college, was given scholarship, and had a part-time job. Nevertheless, it's too hard to live alone. So he became a professional soldier to earn the money he needs to live. And he got married early. At the time, it seemed that he made his best effort in his life. But he was also divorced like his parents. In addition, he didn't have any money. I told him about the paradigm shift, and I said, I know that you are always in a bad situation, but you can determine what to do and can change your misfortune. You just have the wrong map and going the wrong way. My friend thought about it seriously and determined to have a more aggressive mind. Also, he would like to read the books about self-development and having successful people. Nowadays, his life has changed because his paradigm shifted. He is now the owner of 2 companies with 150 employees. He lives in expensive houses and has expensive cars. He believes in the existence of the right man. He wants to share his experience with his employees. If you are working in something occasionally, you should stop and check your roadmap to success. Sometimes this is better than working hard, and if you are more open-minded, you can see something you haven't seen. Finally, I would like to say a piece of word. If you don't like something, just change it. If you don't change it, change your attitude. But don't complain. Thank you.